Hi.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me?
yeah,
Okay. And you asked me to send the original recordings to the guy. I don't
yeah.
know who
Edward.
he is.
Yeah,
Edward.
yeah.
Why? Why did he need
He
the
wants to
original
let his
recordings?
students. He wants to let his students hear it. I don't know why he can't just let them listen to the ones that's on.
Yes. Yeah. I think he can just open this app and
Yeah,
find your channel and listen. So can
I told
he
him. I told
get
him that,
access
but
to
mm, I
to
don't
your
know.
account or the
No, he won't get
Does he
access
in
to my account.
China? Mhm.
Yeah, he's in China, in the northern area.
Oh, I see. And okay, so he has the training English training
Yeah, a
oh,
training school.
center, training
Yeah.
school. Okay, I see.
If I send him the recording, it takes too long because the file says it's very large. So I don't know if it will go through because I had so much difficulty the last time. And I told him, I said, you can have a Google account. He doesn't know that. He says, you're not allowed to have a Google Gmail
Yes,
account.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I just left it.
I was sent to him through Baidu
Yeah.
net net disk. I don't know how to say it. Net disk. I mean something
Oh,
like the cloud. Yeah, I upload
yeah,
the
yeah, like cloud.
or yeah, the cloud. I will upload the recordings onto that
Oh,
cloud first and and I'll give him the link
yeah.
and he can use the link to download the recordings. But
Oh, okay.
I have to tell you, um, he's a little bit, how to say that, rude.
Ah,
He's asked because first of all, he added
yeah.
me uh, in WeChat and I
Ah,
agreed,
yeah.
and it just said, uh, may may have told you about me
To send the
and
file. Yeah.
send me the recordings. It's like commanding toll,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
which make
yeah.
me a little bit,
Annoyed.
unhappy, annoyed.
Yeah, I
So
understand. Mm.
I was at that time I was in the you don't have to tell him about this. At that
No,
time I
no,
was
I
in
won't.
the library and
Yeah,
I was not busy. I was busy at that time and I
yeah.
just asked, uh, okay, I will send them to you when I'm free.
When I'm free,
Yeah,
yeah,
if he even just use the character please or something like that,
yeah,
be a
yeah.
little more polite.
Mm.
Yeah, even I was busy at that now, I will send them to
Yeah.
him
It
immediately.
just
Yeah,
shows.
but
You're right. It just
yeah,
shows, people can be rude without realizing it. And you are right.
maybe
It's very important.
maybe
He doesn't mean to
it
be
doesn't
rude,
really
but
mean it. Yeah,
no,
but
but
it sounds
he's
like that.
yeah, it sounds like that. Yeah. I have to admit that he's one of the few people I know who's done me a lot of favors. When I was in Linyi, I needed, I went to Linyi a few times, and each time I wanted to send some books to my doctor's wife and maybe to another person, and I- and I asked him, "Can you do this for me?" And he went through that trouble to post those books for me, and then I just paid him. And then I asked him, I'm after this chili oil, which my son also likes.
Chili oil.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so when I was in Linyi, he did that for me, and he sent it to wherever I was. And then the second time I was in China, I asked him to do that again, and he did that for me. And he even negotiated with the seller and said, if you buy 4 jars, you get the postage free. So on on a few occasions, he's done me a favor and went out of his way to find out for me, what
Yeah.
books and all that sort of thing. So I know he's very sincere, but it's just that he hasn't got any manners, as you say, and it's a bit rude.
Maybe maybe he's not very young. Maybe he's 40s, something like that.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
can
how old he is,
understand
but
in people in that age in China may
yeah,
yeah, they may, they may not really mean it. Just they don't care
Yeah.
about that. Just yeah, tell you
Oh, just
very
say do it for
to be
me, yeah, without
yeah,
realizing
just
that
to be very
it's
strict.
important.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
He
But
spent
for
his
the younger
time.
generation, yeah.
Mm, he spent his time in
Mm-hmm.
Indonesia. He was working out
Mm-hmm.
there teaching Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh,
after
that's
a few years, then he came back to China to open his own
mm.
school. So that's what he's
Oh,
done. Yeah.
oh. So
So
then, so in that way,
mm,
he must have done a very good job, fantastic
I
job
think he
in
tries very
Indonesia.
hard because it's
Mm.
not easy to open a school. It's like
Yes, yeah,
you're
yeah,
trying to
exactly,
attract the
yeah.
students after school. So
Mm.
it is very tough. And he employs a
Mm.
few foreigners to teach online. I think
Mm. Oh.
they got their system, they just follow
Mm.
some app or some structure.
Mm.
So they do
So
that.
he asked you
But
to teach.
no, all along he's not asked me
Mm.
because he realizes that
Mm.
I'm busy and he's not
Mm.
asked me at all. So
Oh, I
and
see.
each time I go to China, I'm just wandering around. So he's
Uh,
not disturbed me, but he's very,
mm.
very kind to me. Every time when I
Mm.
needed something in China, he's the one
Mm.
who went out of his way to help me send
Mm.
things.
Mm.
So
Mm.
I can't forget him, even though I know,
Oh,
as you say, he's a bit lacking in
yeah,
manners.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you cannot tell a person by that, but the younger generation care about
Yeah,
the words you use and
yeah.
the tone. Yeah, you you
I
spoke
don't know. I don't
and
know whether he
mm,
went to university or not or whatever. I didn't
mm,
ask, but it was a
mm,
long time ago. So I don't know.
yes, yeah. You know,
Anyway.
yeah, the middle-aged people are like that in China.
Mm,
They are very strict. I think in some kind of perspective, it's good to
yeah.
be strict and just say what you want, and mm, just don't care about the,
Being
yeah,
polite.
the
The
details. Yeah,
etiquette.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, no, it's okay. Mm, I, I just tell you, if I really mind it, I will not tell you, but I just want to share
Yeah.
it with you, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. I don't even know
and
how old he is, but I know he's quite young. But I don't know how old.
yeah, yeah, but not really, annoying at all. I find it very interesting, and uh, mm, so that's it.
The same. Yeah. Okay.
Mm,
Thank you
yeah.
very much. Anyway. Um,
Mm.
that aside,
Because
I've.
because
Yeah.
I mean it cannot usually cannot tell a person just by
Yeah.
you, the messages, yeah, in the
Yeah.
in the social media, yes.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Mm. So according to your description, yeah, he is a very nice person.
Yeah, he's very, very
Yeah.
decent. I
Mm.
can
Yeah.
vouch for that. It's only a
Mm.
handful that I know so well. The rest, as you
Mm.
say, I only
So did you
come
meet
across
him
them.
in
No,
person?
no, because he is
Mm.
further away from Linyi.
Oh.
So I
Oh.
wanted to go and see him, but I didn't get a chance, so I never met him. I would like to go and see him one day.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because when
So,
when he was in Indonesia, he kept in touch with me and always send me
mm,
messages. So
mm,
maybe one day I'll see him.
oh, Indonesia. So in Indonesia, people do not speak English. Which
They speak
language
only a
do they
little,
use?
yeah, but I don't know why they're
Oh,
learning Chinese. He was teaching in
oh,
maybe international school or I don't know what kind of
mm,
school, but he was teaching there.
oh, I see.
So
Mm,
eventually he wanted to open his own school and he came back to
mm,
China.
mm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah, okay. I will send the recordings to him later. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you.
Uh, mm, yeah, because it doesn't really, take me any time,
Time.
but at that time, yeah, just a little bit, unhappy about his
Yeah, I
manner.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
I sent you in the meantime two more
mm,
recordings. Have you received them?
two.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. I received two emails, but I haven't,
you haven't opened them yet.
opened it. Yeah. Mm,
Yeah.
But yeah, I
So
will download
anyway,
it. Yeah, later.
that's
Yeah.
two in hand. Yeah.
So do you
Okay.
think I should upload the two recordings at once, or or
You
just
could.
divide?
I don't know. It's up to you. It doesn't
Mm,
matter because it's not as if
mm,
even if you put up 10 recordings, it doesn't mean
mm.
people will listen to it.
Yes, yeah. So in my opinion, I
Ah,
think it's better to upload the recordings regularly.
yeah,
Yeah, upload a recording a day. Yeah,
yeah,
then people will after your followers follow you for a long time. They will know you. You will
yeah.
upload a recording
Mm,
a day, and they will expect, yeah, for example, tomorrow, and they will
yeah,
have his or her plan, to
yeah.
leave
To
some
have a
time
look.
for your, yeah, to have a look, yeah.
Because at the
And
moment, I think it's just out in the middle of nowhere, and it's like potluck. Somebody
mm,
coming across it and wanting to just listen to it.
yes, yeah. So
Yeah.
do you find, yeah, your followers have increased to 10?
Yeah, now I see it's 10. I mean, I can't read all the other things, but they are really the ones from Hello Talk because they are the people
Oh,
I talk to. So funny,
yes.
I talk to all these new people every day. So when I talk to
Mm,
them and I know they are studying English or whatever,
mm,
then I say, you can have
mm,
a look at this. So, they will have a look and then they say, it's good, I'll follow you. So I know one or two of
mm,
them have followed me,
mm,
but the rest I
yeah.
don't know because I've got so many followers, but um,
Mm,
99% of them are not interested. It's very
mm.
strange.
Maybe they, although they have follow you, but uh, they may not use that app anymore, so they cannot
Yeah,
get your
many of them
notifications.
don't.
Yeah. Mm,
Mm,
mm.
yeah,
So yeah, usually some people may download that application just for a certain
mm,
interest. And sometimes you will be interested in something just for a
yeah,
very short time, and after
and yeah,
that
mm,
interest will come
it's gone. Yeah,
pass away. Yeah, it's gone. And
yeah,
they may not interested in that, even delete that app.
yeah, yeah. Mm.
And
Most of them they'll just say, "Can you teach me English?"
and since you,
So, so
yeah,
I say, I just don't have the time to give people lessons because my day is gone. Basically, like in the morning, I've got to get on with the housework,
mm,
and then I cook lunch, and then
mm,
after lunch, I spend the
mm,
time with you, and then I don't have any more time.
mm.
And so, unless they are
Oh,
free, when it's morning time, then I might be able to talk to
mm,
them. But I don't really want to give
mm,
anybody lessons because it's just too
mm,
much of a hassle. It takes up a lot of your
mm,
time. And right now,
mm,
I'm looking at these recordings, so I'm trying to
mm.
find some easy, not too
Yeah,
long stories.
yeah.
So
Mm,
it takes time.
yes. So since you've recorded two recordings today, and if you are not free tomorrow, yeah, you don't have to record another one because you've
Oh,
done two
that too.
today. Yes,
Okay. Yeah.
yes. Mm,
If I can, I record and send to you, and then you can
mm.
hold on to them.
Save it.
So,
Yeah, hold on
yeah,
to them. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
So if you're not free someday, I will use it. I can still upload
Yeah,
a recording a day. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's
That's
mm,
the idea.
yeah, good idea.
So,
Okay.
how
Mm.
about you reading?
You
How about
mean reading
reading
the?
in Chinese?
Yeah, yeah. I've said to you tomorrow because
Oh, during your
I'm still in
holidays.
the
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Mm,
because I'm in the dormitory, and my
yeah.
my
Your
roommate,
roommate.
I had a roommate, so I cannot do the
It's so
reading
funny.
in
Yeah,
front of.
yeah. I understand. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You will be wondering why you're doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe um, he doesn't really care about that, but I I feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
I will feel embarrassed. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when I was in Yangshuo and this girl shared my room, and every night she'll be talking to her boyfriend for about an hour. But
Oh,
she
so did she just talk with her
yeah, they
boyfriend
just
in
chit
front of
chat.
you?
In front of me. I'm in one bed, she's in the other bed. So I'll be just watching the movies or whatever, and she'll be in the other
Mm,
bed and just talking to him. But she doesn't
oh,
care whether I'm there because she knows
oh.
I
If
cannot
I were
understand
she, yeah,
Chinese.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I were she, I would go outside for the talk. Yeah, because even though the other person don't know what you're talking, but I still, first of all, you're bothering the other person, and the
She could be
second,
bothered. I
uh,
think she got
yeah.
used to me, so she could be bothered. uh, it's
I
so
mean,
funny
I
because
mean the talking. I mean the talk.
yeah.
May bother you. Yeah.
No, I got used to it. So after the
Mm,
2 weeks or what, and then we went to Xi'an. So she ended up sleeping in the sitting room because there were only two bedrooms.
mm,
So the other
mm,
girl had
mm,
one, I had one. It was
mm,
very
mm,
comfortable, and
mm,
she had the sitting room. So every night, by the time we finished watching the movies, she would just go to sleep in the sitting room, and then she would share the bathroom of the other girl. Now, I think yeah, I think we all shared the
sorry,
bathroom because
sorry.
yeah.
I just didn't catch it. Yeah, I didn't catch
I
it just
said
now.
she slept in the sitting room because
Mm,
we only had two bedrooms, and
mm,
then
yes.
we shared the bathroom. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh
Mm,
yeah,
okay.
now I remember. Yeah, we had the bathroom,
Mm,
so we all take turns. Yeah.
mm,
That apartment
yeah.
was very nice.
Oh. Yeah, it's very comfortable to go out with your friends and living in an
Yeah.
apartment. It's very comfortable there, and you
Yeah.
can in some apartment you can even um, cook in the
Yeah.
kitchen. There's a kitchen in the
Yeah, we could cook if we
apartment.
wanted to, but every day we just
Mm,
went out to eat because it
mm,
was very reasonable, and we just
mm,
have to go downstairs and walk across to the
mm,
next place, and
mm,
the eating place is there. So there's
mm,
so much variety of food.
mm.
Yeah, it was very, very nice.
Yes, and since you told me this the news about a woman called Zhang Zhan. She was
Ah,
sentenced into prison for
yeah,
4 years,
yeah,
and yes, yeah, yesterday night after we ended the talk, I
yeah.
searched her on the internet. I find uh, her story, and
Oh,
I must tell you about her. First of all, about her experience. Yeah, he
yeah,
called herself a journalist
yeah.
first, and then he also called herself
Lawyer.
a lawyer. Yeah, but the truth is that you can't, technically speaking or accurately speaking, uh, she cannot be, you know,
A
she's
journalist and a lawyer.
she was not a real lawyer because she
Mm,
doesn't she doesn't get the lawyer's license because I think
yeah.
in every country if you want to be a
Yeah,
lawyer
if you
you
want to
should take
practice,
the
you have to have
exams,
it.
yeah,
Mm,
get the certificate and get the lawyer's license, and
yeah,
then you can be a lawyer and work in the lawyer's company. But
yeah,
for her, she didn't she doesn't have one.
yeah.
So although yeah, so that's why she called herself a human rights lawyer, human rights
Oh,
lawyer. Yeah, she want to, um, I, according to her, she want to help those people
yeah. Okay.
repressed by the government. Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and but actually, she was not a real lawyer, and she also
Yeah.
called herself a journalist and
Yeah.
independent journalist.
Yeah.
Actually, she doesn't work for any
Yeah.
median or I'll say that
Company.
the
Mm.
newspaper or any
Yeah.
magazines. She just worked for uh, herself, you can
Herself.
say.
Yeah. Mm.
And she called herself a human rights or independent lawyer,
Yeah.
journalist. So you can say, how can she feed or live, earn, make a living?
Yeah.
Uh, she
Mm.
doesn't work for any company or
Yeah.
uh, newspaper.
Yeah.
So actually, she was founded by some NGO. Do you know that? Uh,
Oh.
Western NGO. So she can could get the money from those so-called NGO,
Yeah.
non-government,
Yeah.
organizations. Yeah, that sort of things. Yeah, and so her job is to report, or you cannot say report. I don't know what
Expose.
other things about her. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what other things about her, but this. So why uh, she was sentenced into 4 years in the prison is that she uploaded some videos about
Oh.
Wuhan. I think it's very
Yeah.
common to upload the live under the lockdowns at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
You
Mm.
can find many, not
Mm.
to say YouTube. You can also find many videos, personal
Yeah.
videos in Bilibili.com. Yeah,
Wow.
email in China. You actually can find it. Share to show the live, like the lives in Wuhan when
Yeah.
the lockdown policy was introduced at that time. And it's very common because if you tell the truth, you share the real uh, stories, yeah,
Mm.
that's okay. But uh, actually, I watched, she only uploaded several videos. I think only it's about 10 or less than 10 videos. And each of the videos are not very long, just a few
Mm.
minutes.
Yeah.
And actually, I've watched most of them. And she has got like only 5,000 followers, not too many.
Yeah.
And and most of them, I think almost all of them, the videos are not telling the truth or
Mm.
exaggerating
Yeah.
the facts. One of them, is about uh, uh, the Wuhan biology laboratory.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was just
Mm.
showing around the biology
Yeah.
laboratory and tells the audience that uh, this is where the virus come from and blah blah,
Oh.
that sort of thing. You know, that's not the truth. Even the scientists nowadays don't know where
Mm. Of
actually the
course, they don't
virus
know.
come from. Yeah,
Yeah.
whether it's from the
Mm.
wild
Yeah, they don't
nature
know.
or from yeah. So he just showed the audience, showed around the Wuhan biology
Yeah.
audience, and uh, telling her audience blah blah, uh,
Yeah.
how the virus was uh, getting out of
Came about.
this
Yeah.
laboratory. Yeah, yeah. So you know, actually, she was not telling the truth or reports the real stories in her videos, and and uh, uh, and another thing, she had it down in during the beginning of the epidemic in Wuhan
Yeah.
was because I think it was about 24th of
Yeah.
January.
Yeah.
Government decided a lockdown
Yeah.
in Wuhan, and that means people cannot go
Get out.
out,
Yeah.
get out of the city, and people outside cannot also get in
Yeah.
Wuhan. So that's the policy at that time. But at that time, she was not in Wuhan. She was in other places in
Yeah.
China. So after she heard about the lockdown uh, measures, and she uh, booked a ticket, not ticket, booked a train take a
Yeah.
it's all right. She take
Train.
and
Yeah.
actually she didn't book a ticket, strictly to Wuhan because it was not allowed to
Yeah.
go to Wuhan at that time. So she booked a, a, a ticket, a train ticket from her place to another city. But
Yeah.
during that trip, the train will pass by Wuhan. So
Oh.
she, no, actually she uh, went to Wuhan,
Yeah.
out of the restrict, restriction. How's it?
Yeah.
How's it?
Mm.
No, she was not allowed to
Yeah.
leave the train in Wuhan, but she just did that, and then she went to Wuhan, and and just doesn't follow or listen to um, the the government's
Regulations. Yeah.
regulations and take the videos because at that time you're not allowed to
Yeah.
walk around in the city because at that
Mm.
time the pandemic was very serious, very
Yeah.
in the city, and she just didn't listen to the government regulatory and walk around and to take the videos and you know it's just very uh, dangerous and to
Yeah.
take go into the Wuhan biology library, it's
Yeah.
very dangerous thing, and the officials, or the safeguards of the laboratory asked her not to take the video and leave this laboratory because
Yeah.
this was not allowed here. But you know, uh, uh, when somebody stopped her, maybe
Yeah.
she felt what she was doing makes I how to say that makes her or makes she think thought what she was doing was right.
Mm.
So if you more stop him or ask her not to
Yeah. Should
do
do it.
something, the more she believes
Yeah.
what she was doing was right, was correct,
Yeah.
and so that all that sort of things, and uploaded those videos. As I said, those
Yeah.
videos were not telling the truth. Actually,
Yeah.
they are misleading the audience, and at that moment, even at this moment, the virus haven't gone away, haven't gone.
Yeah.
So it's very important for the society, for the people
Yeah.
to work
Mm.
together and
Of course.
cooperate.
Mm.
Yeah, and cooperate with each other to fight, to face and fight,
Contain it. Yeah.
contain the coronavirus altogether. And uh, people instead should not blame or criticize each other and get
Yeah.
divided, and
Yeah.
that's what happened. That's very similarly in this world. Different countries are all how
Yeah.
should I large degree divided and
Yeah. Blaming each other.
and complain each other. I think
Yeah.
blaming each other. Yeah, but as a group, a member of the humanity,
Yeah.
and we are facing unprecedented
Yeah.
healthcare crisis. We should and that crisis haven't gone
Mm.
away. So
Yeah.
we'd better to work together
Together.
and
Yes.
cooperate, yeah, each other, rather
Yeah.
than to to be divided and
Yeah.
blame and criticize,
Yeah.
yeah, each other. So that I think that's why so it's put, yeah. So
4 years in
those
jail.
video, yeah, 4 years,
Yeah.
and
Terrible.
maybe the government think her videos may divide, the people
Yeah.
and mislead some
Mm.
some people, the ordinary people are very easily to be misled.
Yeah.
That's always the truth.
Yeah. It's like the actress Fan
Mm.
Bingbing. So
Yeah,
she's
I know of her.
so it's the same case. I mean, she was trying to evade tax because she earned a lot
Yeah,
of money, and because
yeah,
of that,
I
they
know.
showed an example. So now she won't dare do
I
it
read that.
because she won't dare do it because you 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 should be honest.
Yeah, I just can't understand. She has already made
So much
such,
money, yeah,
a ton of money. Why,
yeah.
why
They are
did,
like that.
why
The
did
richer
she
they are, the
want to
more they
escape?
want to
Yeah.
evade. They are like that.
Mm,
The rich people always want to evade tax.
mm,
She was such a good
yeah, I
actress
can understand.
in some of the movies. I really liked her.
Mm,
But nowadays, less and less of her. Yeah,
because of
maybe all the maybe
the
more of the younger ones coming up.
yeah. But I don't know why so many people like her. I don't think maybe I don't really care about the entertainment
Yeah, yeah,
industries, yeah, communities, yeah.
yeah. That's true.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
So have you listened to these other videos, recordings, the ones that
You
you've
mean
put up? Yeah,
the one
that you've
uploaded today?
uploaded. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Mm.
So
Yeah, actually,
is it
for each
okay?
of them, I've listened to many times.
Okay. uh, I make mistakes here and there, but can't be helped.
No, no, only one or
Very slight
two
one.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's totally okay. That's the doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't be bothered to go and change because it takes too long to read
Yeah,
it and
yeah. You don't
reread
have
it
to,
and start from the beginning. So in the
mm,
end, I decided forget it.
and you will get bored. Yeah, after
Yeah.
reading
Again
so
and
many
again. Yeah.
times. Mm,
Yeah. That's true.
yes.
So I will try and find some other stories. I think it's good just to stick to this fairy tales because they are very
Yeah, yeah,
popular and everybody knows about
yeah.
them.
I also like to read the fairy tales, although uh, maybe I'm too old to read, but you know, I
I
think
mean, I'm old, but still I like them.
yes, because uh, how say that uh, the ideas or
Mm.
the ideas that the story tell you, yeah, it's still very important and very basic
Yeah.
for
Very basic.
mankind for a person's growth.
Yeah.
So it's very important, yeah. And many people may ignore, may think
Forget. Yeah.
that's too simple or
Yeah.
too easy, uh,
That's
mm,
true.
and and they don't want to read those fairy tales. But
Yeah.
actually, yeah, you can learn a lot from still, yeah, from
Mm.
the fairy tales.
Yeah. Anyway.
Mm. So, do you usually read something to your grandson?
Yeah. When I am like, if I were to stay over or they come and stay, then
Mm.
my son always asks me, read him a story, or he
Oh,
will say, make up a story for him. So
yeah.
tell him a story.
So
So
that's
I have to
why,
always to
so,
make up.
so
Yeah.
yeah. So in that way, I can understand why you can read the story so well.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So I make up
because
stories.
you've done it, yeah, before.
Yeah. So funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what else to talk about?
So when are you starting
Mm,
your teaching?
mm. Teaching, you mean um,
The
teaching those primary school
children.
students
Yeah.
English
Mm.
children
Yeah.
or children? Oh, I kind of quit or give up to teach them because I find the place is really far away from the place where I live now. Can I say?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
about
yeah.
2 hours
Oh dear.
subway, yeah, and just for a single trip, and
So
if
you
I
can't do that.
go back, yeah. So I
Yeah.
said, I told that institute, how do you call that? The after
The
school,
training school after
the
school.
training school, yeah, after school, yeah. I just told after school that I don't have the time to
To do it.
teach them
Mm.
to do it. Yeah, because mm, every time I should teach them for 2 hours, but the time I spent on the commute commuting
Commuting, yeah.
commuting is about 4 hours,
It's too
and
ridiculous.
is yeah, and and apart from that, I have to prepare for every
Lesson.
lesson because you have to teach them all in English,
Yeah.
and you have to do the power so that the presentations,
Yeah.
PPT, and find some materials. First of all,
Yeah.
the course uh, is organized by for the first hour. You should teach them the basic grammars like the
Yeah.
present tense,
Mm.
present continuous tense or present simple tense. Yeah, for the
Yeah.
first hour, teach them those knowledge grammars. I don't know whether they can stand if I teach them the very boring knowledge. And the next hour, I should teach them or lead them to read some to read some test or some stories. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would ask the students. I think it's 4 or 5 students in the class. I, I, I should ask them. I was supposed to ask them to each of for each of for each one of them to read uh, several paragraphs and correct their pronunciations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and uh, and I find I although I just spent 2 hours teaching them in the classroom, but
Mm.
for that 2 hours I may spend 4 even more hours to prepare for the lesson,
Yeah.
to do the
Silly.
presentations. Yeah, and and also considering the commuting time. And I say I just don't have the time. Because I have more uh, important. I have my own
Yeah.
studies, my own work to do. Uh, okay, I, I didn't tell you that I passed the 2 exams, CPA
Uh-huh.
exams that I took this year because
Yeah.
in the uh, in October I took I sit the exam or I took the
You
exam, attend
said.
the exam,
Mm.
sat the exams. Actually, only 2 out of 6 exams of CPA, and the results uh, came out, I think, a few days ago, and
Oh.
I passed the 2 exams, and that means I still have the the left 4 exams, the
Papers.
four
Yeah.
subjects paper, yeah, uh, in to take in the next year.
Yeah.
And usually the exams will be held in October, I just as uh, just as
At the
this
start of
year.
your term. Yeah.
Mm, but because of the coronavirus, in some area this year in some place like Beijing, the
Yeah.
exams were canceled this year.
Yeah.
So the CPA exams in the next year was put, how's it out?
Postponed.
Not postponed, but
Delayed
uh,
or what?
not delayed, earlier. How to
Oh,
express that?
brought forward.
Yeah,
Brought
so
forward.
yeah, this year
Mm.
the exams will
We
be
held earlier.
brought,
Mm.
yeah, we held earlier, will be brought forward
Forward. Yeah.
for 3 months, entire two
Yeah.
months. So
Oh.
so the exams will be held this year in the end of the summer vacation. Yeah, the next summer
Yeah.
vacation, the end of the October. October, yeah. So
Yeah.
I only have 8 months to
To
prepare
prepare.
for the
Yeah.
last four exams. So considering that, so I just said um, I want to quit the teaching, the
Yeah.
part-time job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I planned, to teach them the grammars, but I don't know how to do that. So I watched some YouTube videos on
Yeah.
yeah on how to teach, yeah, because there you can find a lot of
Yeah.
uh,
Anything you want.
English,
Mm.
especially English learning videos, and
Yeah.
some channels, they've got so many followers, like
Yeah.
millions of
Mm.
followers, yeah,
Yeah.
and they can, yeah, and their videos are very, very good,
Yeah.
uh, and I think they can make a lot of money by doing that.
Yeah.
Actually, it's very easy for native speakers to teach
Yeah.
um, uh, the basic English.
Mm. I see.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I would not go to teach the children English
So
in
now
this
do you still have
winter
to
vacation.
finish your internship?
Oh, the internship, I plan to also to stop the or quit the internship uh, at the beginning of January, because I almost the same mm, reason
Yeah.
reasons. Yeah, because I've done that for over a month, and
Yeah.
um, I've experienced, the internship, and after, I don't. I think it's meaningless to redo, to to just
Yeah.
do it, because you're doing the same similar tasks over and over again, and basically you
Yeah.
can you have less things to learn from the internship. So
Yeah.
yeah, I probably stop at the beginning of the January. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe January 5th. Yeah,
Yeah.
and after that, I will focus on the preparation of those exams. Yeah, I really want to pass the last four
Mm.
exams
Yeah.
in the next year, because
Mm.
uh, I first of all, it's good for me to uh, find a good job if you pass all the exams of the CPA.
Yeah.
CPA is very important. Yeah, if you want to
Mm.
uh, find a job related to uh, like finance
Yeah.
um, or accounting, some civil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
True.
certificate, yeah, is very important.
Yeah.
And another one more thing is, I will not have time when uh, I'm not in the university. I mean,
Yeah.
if I start to to work,
Yeah.
because the next year, it's not last year, but it's almost last year. You know,
Mm.
in 2022,
Yeah.
beginning in June of
Yeah.
2022, I will graduate, and
Mm.
the next year it's almost the last year for me
Yeah.
in the university.
Yeah.
So yeah, I should not waste any time, because I have to admit that I waste a lot of time this year. Yeah, because of the lockdown, we are
Yeah,
not allowed to
exactly.
go back to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
so
your fault.
no, actually it is my fault because you can you can still uh,
Make progress.
focus or make progress at home, even under the pandemic at home on the
Yeah.
but I think because I'm very lazy. I'm quite lazy in at home
I
when I
think
was
you're
at home.
not.
But the fact is, it is. Otherwise, I will pass more uh, exam, more subjects this year.
Never mind. I think you're doing well. So just keep at it.
But I'm still very regret about my wasting time this year. Yeah, because it's a very good opportunity. Yeah. If
Never mind. Now you can
you
still
can,
catch up.
yeah. So that's why I said to
Mm.
myself I should not waste any time the
Yeah.
following year, the next year.
Yeah.
And and do you know? Do you know the tradition in China that everyone has how's it that animal
Yeah.
the
Yeah. You're born
year
under
of
an
the animal.
animal. Yeah.
Um, mm, the how do you call that?
Yeah.
The
The year of the animal.
the year of the
Your
animal, and the next
your
year. mm,
astrological sign.
so every
Yeah.
12 years you will
Change
meet, or
to
you
the
will
next one. Yeah.
yeah
The cycle will come again.
the cycle will come again. And for me, the next year, uh, it is the year of my animal. My year of
Birth sign.
animal is do you know? Can you guess it? Because
No, I
this
can't
year
guess
is
because I don't
the
know. I never
mouse.
know. This year is what? The last
I think it's
this year, what was it? Rabbit, was
I
it,
think
or
it's
what?
rabbit, a mouse, or mouse rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
not
next
rabbit,
year,
mouse. I think it's mouse.
mouse. So next
Yeah,
year is what?
mouse. Next is the cow. Is that right? Cow, the
Oh,
animal
the cow, the
working in the
bull,
field.
the
The
bull,
cow, bull.
the bull. Yeah, that is my
The
year.
bull. Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny
So,
because in
oh
the
yeah, 20. You will
Western
be 20. You'll be 72
72,
next year. Oh
72.
yeah, that's your year also, and that's
Yeah,
also my
and I
year.
was
Yeah.
born. I was born under the sign, astrology sign of the cow as well. That is Taurus.
Mm,
Taurus is also the bull, and Chinese mind
mm,
is also the bull. So they are the
mm,
same.
mm. Bull. Yeah.
Yeah. They say
So.
if you are under the
Mm.
bull, that means you are stubborn. I don't know how
And
true.
also hardworking, right?
Hardworking.
Yeah,
I'm not hardworking,
yeah,
so it doesn't really apply to me. I don't have those characteristics.
yeah. It's just uh,
Very general.
very general characteristics. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
in the West, you have the um, how's it that? If you were born in March, you have a also have an animal
Yeah,
of the
Aries.
mouth,
No,
Aries.
born in March is Aries, the ram.
Yeah, so that's also very similar. If you
Yeah,
they will tell you there's some you will be
the characteristics. Yeah,
characteristics if you were born in March or another
yeah.
month.
They overlap a bit. It's like it's not the whole
Mm,
month of March. It's like the
mm,
21st until the 20th. That sort of time.
mm. Yeah. So the next year is my year of animal. Yeah. I,
Ah,
my year of animal because I will be 24 next year. So it's the
yeah.
second circle of uh,
Oh,
12 years. So I
I
wish the
see.
next year can, it would be me, it would be bring me some some luck in the next year.
That's good.
Yeah, usually people believe, yeah, if,
Oh,
if that is your, how's it that, year of animal,
mm.
yeah, you'll
Then
be
you
very
should be
lucky
lucky.
in that year. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I never
So
knew that.
in that way, yeah, yeah, in that way,
Yeah,
most of us will be very lucky in next year because,
so
yeah,
funny.
and I kind of believe that because, yeah, every 12 years you can
Oh,
uh,
come round.
come around. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So okay. Are you still keeping writing your books?
No, I haven't. You see, every day, if I
What?
do one thing, I don't have time for the
Uh,
other. So
mm,
I still got to get down to it.
so yeah. So if
So
you
I'm
finish three,
distracted.
mm,
Yeah, I
but
finished
that's okay.
three chapters. So I just have to go to the next year, which is
Mm,
Taiwan.
mm, yeah, I don't have to be to hurry because I'm still translating
You're just
the previous
translating. Yeah,
three. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
the three chapters, and you can also read it. Yeah, uh, read your books and
I
send me
don't think
the
anybody would
recordings.
be interested.
Mm, but I think that's very meaningful, and
I don't
yeah,
really want to read it
because
and find that nobody wants to read it.
no, I
It's a
think
waste of time
that's
then.
even better. That's even better than fairy tales because it generally is a little bit easier than the fairy tales to understand. And since the present followers of your channel is your have already known you, and so they may have the interest
Yeah.
uh, to read to listen.
Yeah, one of these days I might. I'll do the
Mm,
books first. I read the stories
yeah,
first and then I'll go
mm,
on to that.
yeah,
Yeah.
because for each channel at the Himalaya.com, you can have different uh, recording list. I know how
Oh, yeah. Recording
recording
topics,
list because
headings,
topic
headings.
topics.
Yeah. Or headings.
Yeah, just like the playlists in
Yeah.
YouTube, you can
Yeah.
put the similar recordings
Yeah.
in the same list.
Oh.
Mm. So for the present playlist,
Uh.
I give it a name because uh, we are uploading the recordings about
Yeah.
the fairy tales. So
Yeah.
I put all those recordings into a playlist,
Uh.
and I give it I mean,
A
I
heading.
put all yeah, yeah I give it a heading. No, English reading. How's that? A fairy tales. Yeah,
Okay.
and if you want to read other kind of materials, or read just read your books, yeah, I will create another heading
Yeah.
or
But you can
playlist.
give
Yeah.
me some ideas because I don't really know
Mm,
what type. Short
yeah.
stories or funny stories or, you have to find out what type of stories. Horror stories,
And
ghost
and
stories.
I understand. And there's another option. Maybe you
Yeah.
can have a try is to read the textbook of the middle school or high school textbooks. I don't know if you're willing
I
to do
don't have
that
them, no.
because if you want to, I will send you the
The
PDF
page.
version. Mm-hmm. You did
But what does it
because
contain?
if mm,
Is it in
sorry,
English?
what did you say?
Yeah. What
Of
does it
course, it is
contain?
in English.
And what is it
Uh,
about?
it's just maybe you haven't read that before.
No, I haven't.
From even for me, I cannot remember that. It's just very common English stories. For example,
Oh,
uh, there are like 12 units or 12
Yeah.
lessons in the
Mm.
textbook for each semester in the textbook,
Oh.
and each for each unit there will be
Yeah.
a story, a very short story or
Yeah.
paragraph, yeah, short story there, and usually the teacher will tell us the new words
Oh.
in that story, in that
Yeah.
article, and teach us the grammars
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff, yeah,
Yeah.
in it, yeah. But the teachers will not teach us how to read, how to pronounce,
Oh.
just how to write. Teach us how to write, how
Mm.
to uh, the grammars,
Mm.
mm,
So she will
and the
not
new
read the
words.
paragraph.
Of course, they will read it, and we also read it, but
Yeah.
they do not care about your
The
pronunciation.
pronunciation.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you pronounce it, yeah, badly, that's okay because the exams doesn't
It's
entail
not on
any part of
pronunciation.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, for every morning, the students should read something
Yeah.
before the class begins for about half an hour. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, as I remember, from my uh,
From your memory.
yeah, from my memory, one day for Chinese reading, the next day is for English reading. So every morning
Yeah.
before the class begins, students should read the textbook. Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very loudly. Yeah.
So you think I could read one of these?
Yeah, because if you read those, I don't know whether they are, whether somebody else have done that. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I will search it
Yeah.
first. If
Okay.
there nobody have done that, yeah, I can
Yeah.
find the textbook
Okay.
for you, and you can read
Okay.
the passages because um, that may attract more
Yeah.
students to follow. Yeah, because they have to
Mm.
learn. Yeah, the the,
Yeah.
the, the
If it's
articles.
exactly, if it's one that is in their syllabus and they're going to use that
Mm,
textbook, then it's
mm,
useful.
yes,
Yeah.
and the articles are not difficult. No, but
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
yeah,
Yeah. Think of, you know, ideas that people might be interested in.
mm, yeah. You can also think up or come up with some ideas. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah.
Mm,
That's good.
mm,
Yeah, it's interesting if people follow you, and it's useful if people want to listen to it,
mm.
if they find it
Yeah, and
useful.
yeah, and
Because
they can learn something from it. Yeah.
in Hello Talk, when I write even a short paragraph and I read it,
Mm,
and it's only
mm,
1 minute long, but some
mm,
people are very interested and they will read it.
mm,
The other day,
mm,
one girl, she is also my follower, and I think she comes from one of the European countries, and she says,
mm.
"Where is the audio?" So obviously she can't
Uh,
find it. So I
yes.
said, it's in China, but maybe I'll put it on somewhere else. But I haven't thought
Mm,
about where I want to put it. So it's
mm,
only useful if more people are interested. If it's not, then I won't put it on.
mm.
But I know that
So,
some people are
so she
interested.
cannot get access to
No, she can't. Yeah.
the.
Mm.
Oh.
But like even the Hello Talk, the 1 minute one, some people would just
Mm,
pick it up and they just want to recite it because
mm,
it helps them to practice their spoken English.
yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's useful in that
Mm,
respect.
yeah. So
Even though,
that's why
it's
I suggest you to record your own books because that's
yeah,
your daily,
my daily life is just so
writing.
boring. But
No,
actually,
no. Actually, they want to learn the
the
uh,
way you talk,
daily usage,
mm,
yeah,
yeah,
of the language. Yeah, because
yeah,
other than the fairy tales, people will not usually
use
use the
those. Yeah. Mm.
those sentences or
Yeah.
words in the fairy tales, but for your daily life, your book,
Yeah.
maybe they will even recite some of the, just as you said, they will recite your recording because it's very useful. It's the daily usage of the language.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. You can make up lots of stories.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to make up stories. It need not necessarily be true.
Mm.
It's like
Or
I put a
just
picture.
or just share
Uh,
your life,
mm,
what happened the other day. Yeah.
yeah. It's like I put a picture of
Mm.
a river in Hello Talk, and I
Mm.
make up a lot of poems. Poems you don't really need
Mm.
to follow any pattern. You can just make it up. So I make up
Mm.
this about um, my absent friend or my
Mm.
invisible friend, and like saying,
Mm.
you came and you saw me. I met you in my dream, and I just make up a
Mm.
story, and like we
Yes.
spend time together, and then you're
Mm.
gone. So
Mm.
those kind of things. Some people are
Mm.
interested, and
Mm.
some people are not. So it all depends.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. But even like every morning and every evening, I take
Mm.
pictures, and people are very interested
Mm.
in looking at the pictures, even though they are the
Yes.
same pictures all over again, like
Yeah.
morning, sunrise,
Mm.
evening, sunset.
Mm.
But still, they are
Uh,
interested because every
yeah.
day is a different
It's
color.
different. Yeah.
So
Mm.
even though there are the trees, but the color of the sky is slightly different. So they like it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
anyway, if you got more ideas, then we can talk
Mm.
about it.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. You can also share the photos of the places around your house.
Yeah,
So, where you go out usually these
I don't
days,
go out much these
or
days
just
because of this lockdown. So I'm
mm,
like really in the house. But before this, we
mm,
did go around, and I've got lots and lots of
mm,
pictures of surrounding
mm,
places that I went
mm,
to,
mm,
and I could even make a video of all those pictures.
mm,
Like, for
mm,
example, I used to visit Bristol where we used to live,
mm,
and I've got
mm,
many nice pictures of the journey
mm,
and of the time I
mm,
spent there. So I could easily
yes,
write on those.
mm,
It's just a matter of time, get them together
mm,
and produce a video. But again,
mm,
I'm not exactly in the video because I didn't record it when I was there.
yes, yeah.
That's the only thing.
So
Although I
on the
can
lock,
still, mm,
mm,
yeah.
I mean on the lockdown, uh, you will not go out
No.
for walking. You don't
Walking,
have
yes,
to.
we can go out walking.
Mm, mm,
This morning I want to go out for a walk, but I didn't because my husband told me it is very
mm,
icy because there's frost on
yes,
the
yeah.
ground. So he told me be careful.
Yeah,
So I walked up
yeah.
on the top garden, and it was very
Mm,
icy. But he took the
mm,
dog out for a walk because he has to take the dog out
mm,
for a walk every day.
mm,
So
mm,
he was okay. But
mm,
my this afternoon, my son and his girlfriend took the dog out for a walk. So
mm,
they've been out. But
mm.
he also goes out
Does it
shopping
snow?
to the
Mm,
supermarket. No, maybe Thursday, tomorrow it might snow. They said
oh,
2 days ago it might snow, but it didn't.
mm, yeah.
I hope it will snow. I just want to catch a pretty picture of the
Yeah,
snow.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I also expect
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah, I just
now
love
it's
it when
also
it
very
snows.
cold.
Yeah,
It's also very cold here,
in
and I think the
Shanghai.
temperature is even under 0 degrees Celsius
Wow,
now.
that's cold.
But yes, very cold. But since the weather is sunny, there are no
Yeah,
winds, so
yeah,
you would
it's very beautiful.
so yeah, but very cold. Yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow at the same time,
Yeah. Okay.
you
Yeah. Later. I must.
send it to him.
No. Send uh the recordings uh
Edward.
to your friend. Yeah, Edward.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'll be angry or
He'll be wondering.
complain about it. Yeah.
No, he's so nice. He's not like that.
Mm,
He's very, very
yeah,
patient. All the times
yeah,
that
I
I
can, yeah,
contacted him, even though he was
yeah,
busy, he never ever
mm,
said no. He
mm,
will always
mm,
come back to me.
mm. Yeah. So after your description, yeah, I can understand.
Understand? You
Yeah,
can see him
he's a
because
very
I used to
nice
ask him.
person, yeah, decent.
I used to ask
Mm,
him, can you find me some flashcards of pinyin, Chinese
mm,
flashcards? And he would go and
mm.
search for me, but then they were too
Oh,
heavy. So I said, don't buy them. And he would
mm,
search certain books for me. I said, I want to give this to somebody
mm,
as a present.
mm,
So he would do that for
mm,
me and send it to
mm,
whoever. So he was very good
mm.
at that. So I'm very grateful to
Yeah.
him.
Mm, yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
I will send the recordings after this
Okay.
talk, and also download the two recordings you sent to
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
today.
when you send the recordings to him,
Mm.
the pictures will go with it. Is it the writing,
No, no, only the
the
recordings
recording? Shall I send him the
will be sent.
pictures myself?
Uh, does he need the pictures? If he
I don't
need,
know. If
if
he
he
needs,
needs,
I
you have
ask him
also.
if he needs the pictures, then I can
No, no,
send
you
him
don't
the
have to ask
pictures.
him.
Ah,
You don't have to ask him. I will send all of them
okay.
to him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
whether
Okay.
he need it or not, yeah, I will
Yeah.
send all
Yeah.
the materials to him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you so much.
yeah, you're welcome.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll see you
so
tomorrow.
see you
Hmm?
tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
bye bye.
Thank you. Good night.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.